Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Sue Sheen.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Is that where you grew up?
I was born in Philadelphia and lived there till I was 4, and then I moved to the suburbs, Huntington Valley. That's where I grew up.
Where's that compared to Center City?
It is, oh God, I don't know, maybe a little north. I'm
North.
thinking north of Center City.
Okay. Okay. How was your childhood?
I had a very nice childhood. I'm the youngest of 4, and I have 2 older brothers and an older sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up in a nice family in the suburbs.
Lovely
And
Thanksgivings?
oh, yeah, Thanksgivings were crazy. My mom was not the greatest cook, but she always had big dinners, and
Uh-huh.
we always had all my cousins because my mother's brother had, well, she had 2 brothers. One had 8 kids and one had 6, and the one that had 6, his wife left. So my mother always had them. That's not funny.
Not that
It's
part,
not
but
funny.
it's a really big family.
It is. And she left, and so my mom always had them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we always had loads of people. We always had like 35 people in our
Mm-hmm.
house. My parents had people at one time.
35.
Yeah.
Did you have like a table long enough for that or?
Well, yeah, we had the dining room table that went out, and then there
Yeah.
was always another table in the living room too.
Oh, was
So
that
it
for
was
the
like a
children?
big L shape. Yeah, the kids.
Mm.
Yeah, you had to wait for somebody to die to move up. You know.
Or did you...
So
Okay.
So we had big Thanksgivings, and then when they grew up, um, my mom still continued to have Thanksgivings, and she tried to have Christmas, but as all of us got married and moved on, she started having Christmas like the Saturday after. When everybody started having kids, they didn't want to leave home,
Mm-hmm.
and my sister moved down to Virginia Beach, so my sister would come up the day after Christmas and stay for about a week, her and her whole family, and stay at my mom's house. So my kids had a very good Christmas. They had Christmas, and then they had all week long all their cousins from Virginia, and then we had the big Christmas. And my mom always bought all kinds of stuff. There was all kinds of stuff all under the tree, and she bought all year long. And
I
she would
see.
buy a lot of cheap stuff because the kids were little, and it was just
Yeah.
so that they had quantity, and they loved it. They loved it. But there was a little problem because my son's name is Brian, Bryan, and my niece is Bryn, Brynn. And there's been times when there would be so many gifts and so much stuff going on that we couldn't keep track of what our kids were opening. My brother played Santa and he would hand them out, and everything would just keep going. So so sometimes I wouldn't even know what my son got until we got home. And one time he got a necklace. I know that it was meant for Bryn, not for him.
Did you
So
like it?
he's like, "Why did I get this?"
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
he didn't really look at it when he opened it. They were
Mm-hmm.
just opening and the next one, opening the next one,
It's accumulation.
Because my brother would be dressed as Santa. He would disappear and he would come back in the Santa suit, and everybody knew who he was. But it was a tradition, except for the little kids. It was a tradition. And then he started handing out the gifts, and then it was like this: Brian, Chris. He would just be throwing the gifts. So it was pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
Us parents couldn't wait until it was time that that part was done. So we would all go home with this huge 35-gallon trash bag full of stuff for our kids and for us. So it was fun for my mom and it was fun for us.
That's good.
And then we had a big dinner, and the kids had their own table again. And the parents couldn't really sit down until we get the kids all their plates ready, cut their meat and everything, give them their plates. Then we'd go to sit down and eat, and they'd be ready for seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tough, but we
Did
had
you have
fun.
an electric oven?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
How?
you?
I don't know.
What do you mean electric versus gas?
Gas or even firewood?
We had electric. We
Okay.
had electric.
How
My
was
mom-
what was the heating in your house like growing up?
We had baseboard heat, and they were radiators. We had radiators that I think my phone's ringing. Um, yeah, we had radiators that spread the heat. My mom had we had
Mhm.
oil heat, and then it would heat up the water, and then it would shoot through the radiators.
What about for showers?
We had a hot water heater,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was gas that heated up the water for that. But the heat in the house was radiators.
Okay.
So,
Uh-huh.
what else do you want to know? I said radiators a lot.
Thank you. That's all I ever wanted from you.
I know a lot of people don't say it that way, but I do. I don't know why.
So,
I don't know
go
why.
for it.
Yes. So I grew up outside of Philadelphia, but a lot of people think that I speak very Philadelphian.
Mm-hmm.
I guess both my parents grew up in Philadelphia, though, too. They grew up, I think, around Oak Lane or something like that, and it won't stop. I have it turned down.
Is it an alarm?
Oh shoot!
Up.
Let's pause.
No,
I gotta do my meter.
You keep talking. I'll do the meter.
You can't. I have to do it. Stop.
Oh.
Pause it. I forgot. Oh my god! It's good thing I checked.